They walk among us, but they're anything but ordinary. From unbelievable genetic conditions to mind-blowing talents you have to see to believe, these individuals are living proof that reality is often stranger than fiction. Get ready to meet 10 of the most unique and rare humans on Earth, each with a story that will leave you stunned, inspired, and wondering just how limitless the human body and mind can be. Are you new in this video? Click subscribe and hit notification bell, so let's get started. Standing at an astonishing 8 feet 1 inch, Dharmendra Pratap Singh holds the title of the tallest living man in India. Born in 1983 in Uttar Pradesh, Dharmendra towers over the average population, literally and figuratively. His extreme height is caused by a condition known as acromegaly, a rare disorder that results from excessive growth hormone production. Growing up, Dharmendra's height made him the center of attention, but it also came with major challenges. Finding clothes, shoes, or even a proper bed has never been easy. But perhaps the toughest part? Social isolation and difficulty finding stable work or a partner, simply because of his towering size. In a world not built for people over 8 feet tall, daily tasks many take for granted become huge obstacles for him. Despite these struggles, Dharmendra has embraced his uniqueness and even used it to his advantage. He's been featured in numerous events, fairs, and television appearances across India. People often stop him for photos, and he has become a symbol of awe and curiosity wherever he goes. But behind the spotlight is a man simply trying to live a normal life in an extraordinary body. Dharmendra's story reminds us that being different can be both a blessing and a burden, and that true strength isn't just measured in size, but in how you carry the weight of the world. Meet Erin Honeycutt, a woman who turned what many would hide into a world record. At first glance, she may look like an ordinary person, but Erin holds a truly jaw-dropping title, the longest beard on a living woman. Measuring an incredible 31 centimeters, 12.20 inches long, her beard has earned her a place in the Guinness World Records. Erin's journey wasn't easy. Her beard growth is caused by a condition called polycystic ovary syndrome, PCOS, a hormonal disorder that can cause excessive hair growth, among other symptoms. For years, she shaved her face multiple times a day, trying to fit into society's expectations. But everything changed when she decided to stop hiding and start embracing who she truly was. With the loving support of her wife and a powerful dose of self-confidence, Erin let her beard grow, and what started as an act of self-love became a bold statement of acceptance. Her decision not only broke records but broke barriers. In 2023, she officially claimed her title as the woman with the longest beard, becoming a symbol of body positivity and courage. Today, Erin Honeycutt is more than just a record holder. She's a reminder that beauty doesn't follow one mold. Her story encourages others to embrace their differences, challenge the norms, and never be afraid to stand out. Meet Prabhulal Prasannan, a 24-year-old from Kerala, India, whose appearance is unlike anyone you've ever seen. Born with a rare skin condition, over 80% of his body is covered in moles, markings that have grown and spread over time, including across more than half of his face. He's the only person in his family with this condition, making his case truly one of a kind. Growing up, Prabhulal struggled deeply with self-confidence. The stares, the whispers, and the judgment from strangers made him feel like an outsider. As a child, he was shy, withdrawn, and avoided going outside. But behind that silence was a strong spirit waiting to rise. With unwavering support from his mother, Bindu, Prabhulal began to embrace who he truly was. Instead of hiding, he chose to stand tall. Now pursuing a master's degree in commerce at Madurai Kamaraj University, he balances academics with a growing presence on social media, where he proudly shares his story and appearance to inspire others. What once brought him shame is now his source of strength. Prabhulal uses his platform to promote self-love, body positivity, and acceptance, proving that beauty doesn't come in one form. It comes in courage, resilience, and confidence. His journey is a powerful reminder. Your difference is not a flaw, it's your identity. And Prabhulal is living proof that you can turn pain into power. Meet Beatriz Pugliese, a 28-year-old from Sao Paulo, Brazil, born with a rare skin condition known as giant congenital melanocytic nevus. Remarkably, over 80% of her body is covered in dark, pigmented birthmarks. From infancy, Beatrice endured more than 30 surgeries, starting at just 6 months old, to remove patches at high risk of sun damage or skin cancer. But as she grew older, the relentless medical procedures and harsh social reactions took a toll. In childhood, kids called her Monkey and Dalmatian, yet through family support and resilience, she eventually made a powerful choice. In 2008, she decided to stop surgeries and fully embrace her skin, refusal to hide any longer. Today, Beatrice proudly wears her birthmarks as symbols of strength, stating, "My birthmarks make it easy to see that skin is just an organ to protect what really matters." He radiates positivity, encouraging others to accept themselves as they are. She also found love. Spotted during the 2014 World Cup, she met her cook husband, Felipe Korobov, who says he was drawn to her because of her unique skin, not despite it. Their enduring relationship of 9 years shows that true connection transcends appearances. Beatrice aspires to work with primates, creatures that once symbolized mockery, but now represent her passion and acceptance of her skin. She's now an advocate for people with similar conditions, using her voice and social platforms to uplift and empower. Meet Olivia Klopchin, a brave young woman from the United States who's capturing hearts and inspiring millions, one TikTok at a time. Born with a rare condition called a vascular malformation, Olivia's right arm is noticeably larger than the other, swollen with tangled blood vessels that don't work like they should. This condition was discovered when she was just 2 months old, and it's something she's lived with her entire life. But instead of hiding her difference, Olivia chose to embrace it. Through her TikTok videos, she explains how her condition causes occasional pain and clotting, which can sometimes last for hours or even days. Her honesty has struck a chord. One of her videos has gained over 16 million views, with people from around the world admiring her strength and courage. Despite the challenges, Olivia lives a full and active life. She's played sports, gone to school, made friends, and never lets her condition hold her back. And while strangers have sometimes called her names like Hulk or worse, Olivia doesn't let the negativity affect her. She says, "I understood at a young age that people were going to stare. There's nothing I can do about that, so I own it." Online, she answers questions with patience and humor, using her platform to educate and encourage others to embrace their differences too. Her powerful message? Being different isn't something to hide. It's something to be proud of. Olivia Klopchin's story is a reminder that real beauty comes from confidence, courage, and the willingness to be seen just as you are. In 2014, Shyam Lal Yadav, a man from Madhya Pradesh, India, developed a bizarre 10 centimeters horn-like growth on his head following a head injury. Initially a small bump, it grew over several years due to a condition called a sebaceous or cutaneous horn, caused by an abnormal buildup of keratin, the protein found in hair and nails. Shyam managed the growth by having his barber trim it, but as it became painful and socially uncomfortable, he finally sought medical help. Doctors at Pagyode Tirth Hospital successfully removed the horn surgically and confirmed it was non-cancerous. His story highlights the importance of early medical intervention and awareness, turning an unusual condition into a powerful reminder of human resilience and the capabilities of modern medicine. If you know anything else about this, share your thoughts in the comments below. Yahya El-Jabali, a Moroccan boy born in a village near Tangiers, entered the world with a rare and severe congenital condition. His facial bones failed to fuse properly during fetal development, resulting in the absence of eyes, a nose, and a functioning mouth. Additionally, parts of his skull were missing, leaving portions of his brain covered only by skin. For the first few years of his life, Yahya was confined to his home, as exposure to the outside world posed significant health risks. His parents sought medical assistance in Morocco, but were told that nothing could be done. However, hope emerged when a Moroccan-born woman living in Melbourne, Fatima Baraka, came across a photograph of Yahya on Facebook. Moved by his plight, she decided to help. Fatima facilitated Yahya's journey to Australia, where he was admitted to the Royal Children's Hospital in Melbourne. There, a team of surgeons led by Professor Tony Holmes performed an 18-hour reconstructive surgery to reconstruct his facial features. The operation was complex and fraught with risks, as Yahya had never undergone any medical procedures before and had no prior medical records. The surgery was a success, And Yaya's transformation was profound. He now has a nose, an upper jaw, and the ability to speak thanks to the preservation of his vocal cords. His case garnered international attention, highlighting the power of compassion and medical expertise in changing lives. Yaya's story is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the impact of global kindness. Amina is a remarkable woman born in a remote village with a rare and severe facial deformity. She has no eyes and no nose and breathes only through her mouth. From birth, her appearance set her apart, and many in her community struggled to understand her condition. Despite this, Amina's story is not one of despair, but of incredible resilience and strength. Growing up, Amina faced immense challenges. Many people feared or misunderstood her, and the physical difficulties she endured were immense. Yet through the unwavering support of her family and community, she found a way to live a meaningful life. Over the years, she underwent multiple surgeries aimed at improving her health and appearance, demonstrating remarkable courage in the face of pain and uncertainty. What makes Amina truly inspiring is her determination to overcome not just the physical barriers but also social stigma. She has become a symbol of hope and acceptance for people living with disabilities and differences around the world. Her story reminds us that true beauty lies beyond the surface, in strength, kindness, and perseverance. The documentary by Aframax English highlights her journey, showing how Amina's spirit shines brightly despite her condition. It invites viewers to reflect on empathy, the power of family support, and the resilience of the human spirit. Amina's life is a powerful testament to overcoming adversity and inspiring others to embrace their uniqueness. Imagine being born without arms or legs, yet becoming a dancer, motivational speaker, and beauty influencer. That's the incredible journey of Gabe Adams Wheatley, born in Sao Paulo, Brazil with Hanhart syndrome, a rare condition resulting in underdeveloped limbs. Gabe was placed for adoption. His story reached a devout Mormon family in Utah, who, despite already having 12 children, felt a divine calling to adopt him. They named him Gabe, inspired by the angel Gabriel. Growing up, Gabe faced numerous challenges. His parents, determined to foster independence, encouraged him to perform daily tasks on his own. From climbing stairs to joining the school dance team, Gabe never let his physical limitations define him. In high school, dance became a passion and a means of self-expression. To enhance his stage presence, Gabe began experimenting with makeup. Practicing in secret, he taught himself techniques by watching online tutorials. Eventually, he started sharing his makeup journey on TikTok, where his innovative methods and radiant personality captivated millions. One of his videos, showcasing his makeup routine, went viral, propelling him into the spotlight. Beyond his online presence, Gabe is a motivational speaker, sharing his experiences to inspire others. He emphasizes that life's challenges can be overcome with determination and a positive mindset. Gabe's story is a testament to the human spirit's resilience and the power of self-belief. Today, Gabe continues to break barriers, advocating for inclusivity in the beauty industry and beyond. His journey reminds us that limitations are often self-imposed, and with passion and perseverance, anything is possible. Ilka Bruhl is a German model, author, and advocate who has redefined beauty standards through her remarkable journey of self-acceptance and empowerment. Born in January 1992 with ectodermal dysplasia, a rare genetic condition affecting the development of facial features, Ilka faced significant challenges from the outset. She underwent multiple surgeries to address issues like a cleft palate and nasal obstructions. Despite these medical interventions, her distinctive appearance remained, leading to bullying and social isolation during her school years. For a long time, Ilka struggled with low self-esteem, often feeling the need to hide from the world. However, a pivotal moment came in 2014 when she courageously participated in her first photo shoot. This experience marked the beginning of her transformation, helping her realize that true beauty emanates from self-acceptance rather than conforming to societal norms. Embracing her uniqueness, Ilka launched Project Grenzenlos, Project Limitless, in 2018, aiming to celebrate the beauty of individuals with physical differences. Through this initiative, she has worked to promote inclusivity and challenge conventional beauty standards. Ilka also shares her experiences and insights through her podcast and her book, Anders schon wie ich lernte, mich selbst zu lieben. Differently Beautiful, How I Learned to Love Myself. where she discusses her journey toward self-love and acceptance. Today, Ilka Brühl stands as a beacon of inspiration, demonstrating that embracing one's individuality can lead to profound personal growth and the empowerment of others. Brittany Lacayo, a criminal defense attorney from Houston, Texas, holds the Guinness World Record for the widest tongue, female, measuring an impressive 7.90 centimeters, 3.11 inches, at its broadest point, wider than a hockey puck, and nearly as wide as a credit card. For years, Brittany kept her unusually wide tongue a secret, even from her colleagues, due to self-consciousness stemming from childhood teasing. The turning point came when a friend sent her a video of Emily Schlenker, the previous record holder, with a tongue measuring 7.33 centimeters, 2.89 inches. Realizing her own tongue might be wider, Brittany submitted her measurements to Guinness World Records. In February 2024, her record was officially confirmed. Embracing her unique feature, Brittany has showcased her tongue's capabilities, such as holding up to 4 lollipops or balancing a large chocolate bar. She describes people's reactions as ranging from shock to curiosity, but notes that her tongue has never caused her any difficulties. Brittany's journey from concealing her distinctive trait to celebrating it serves as an inspiring example of self-acceptance and embracing one's uniqueness. Imagine being told your child has no brain, and being asked if you'd like to end the pregnancy. That was the heartbreaking reality faced by Shelley and Rob Wall from Cumbria, England, when they learned their unborn son, Noah Wall, had a severe form of spina bifida and hydrocephalus. Scans revealed that Noah had only 2% of a brain, with doctors warning he wouldn't survive long after birth, if he survived at all. But Shelley and Rob refused to give up. Despite repeated recommendations to terminate the pregnancy, they made the courageous decision to continue, believing their son deserved a chance. Noah was born on March 6, 2012, and to everyone's shock, he breathed on his own. He had surgery shortly after birth to close the opening in his spine and install a shunt to drain fluid from his brain. At first, it seemed the doctors were right. Noah had very little brain function. But what happened next defied science and expectations. Over time, Noah's brain began to grow. By the age of 3, MRI scans showed that his brain had expanded to nearly 80% of its expected size. Doctors now believe the brain had been compressed in the womb due to fluid buildup, and once that pressure was relieved, it began developing. Today, Noah Wall is not only surviving, he's thriving. He's bright, cheerful, and intellectually curious. He loves science, math, and music. He has even performed at the Royal Albert Hall and become an ambassador for disability awareness and medical research charities. Though he uses a wheelchair, Noah's personality, determination, and positive spirit have made him a global inspiration. His story is a powerful reminder that even in the darkest diagnoses, there can be hope, resilience, and miracles. Carlos Rodriguez, widely known by his nickname Halfie, is a Miami native whose life story is as shocking as it is cautionary. At the age of 14, Carlos was involved in a near-fatal car accident. Under the influence of drugs and alcohol, he stole a car, lost control, and crashed into a pole. The impact propelled him through the windshield, causing him to land headfirst on the pavement. The severe trauma resulted in the loss of a significant portion of his skull and brain. To save his life, doctors had to remove parts of his frontal lobe and skull. Remarkably, despite the extent of his injuries, Carlos retained most of his cognitive functions. This phenomenon is attributed to the brain's plasticity, especially in younger individuals, allowing the remaining brain tissue to adapt and compensate for the lost areas. Carlos gained widespread attention when his mugshot, showcasing his distinctive cranial appearance, went viral. He further shared his story in a candid video, warning others about the dangers of substance abuse and reckless behavior. In the video, he stated, "It's no good drinking and driving," emphasizing the life-altering consequences of his actions. However, Carlos's life post-accident has been tumultuous. In 2016, he was arrested for attempted murder and arson after setting his mattress on fire, endangering neighboring residents. He has had multiple run-ins with the law, including a 2010 arrest for soliciting a prostitute. Carlos Rodriguez's story serves as a stark reminder of the consequences of reckless behavior and the resilience of the human body. While his survival is extraordinary, his subsequent actions highlight the complexities of personal transformation and the challenges of overcoming one's past. He Yid, also known by his nickname Duo Duo, is a Chinese child who gained international attention for his extraordinary achievements at a remarkably young age. Born in 2008 in Nanjing, China, He Yid became the world's youngest pilot when, at the age of 5, he piloted a 100-kilogram ultralight aircraft over the Beijing Wildlife Park on August 31, 2013. The 35-minute flight covered approximately 30 kilometers, and was supervised by a coach who provided minimal assistance during the journey. He Yid's early accomplishments are largely attributed to his father, He Li-sheng, who is often referred to as Eagle Dad due to his strict and unconventional parenting methods. He Li-sheng subjected his son to rigorous physical and mental training from a very young age. In 2012, a video of 4-year-old He Yid running nearly naked in the snow in New York City went viral, sparking widespread debate about his father's parenting style. Beyond aviation, He Yid has participated in various challenging activities. He competed in an international sailing competition during the Qingdao International Sailing Week in 2012, where he sailed a yacht twice his weight. Additionally, he climbed Mount Fuji in Japan during a rainstorm, completing the ascent in 15 hours. He Li-sheng's parenting approach has been both praised and criticized. Some view his methods as a means to cultivate resilience and discipline, while others express concern about the potential psychological impact on his son. Experts have cautioned that such intense pressure at a young age could lead to long-term issues. Despite the controversies, He Yid's achievements have made him a symbol of exceptional early childhood accomplishment. His story continues to inspire discussions on parenting, education, and the limits of human potential at a young age. Now let's meet someone who's proof that age is just a number and that passion knows no bounds. This is Zhang Hexian, affectionately known as the Kung Fu Grandma. She's been practicing martial arts for over 90 years, and she can still throw a punch that would make a young Bruce Lee think twice. Her agility and strength are truly remarkable. Zhang Hexian's love affair with Kung Fu began when she was just a little girl growing up in rural China, a place where traditions run deep and resilience is a way of life. Back then, life was tough, especially for girls who were often expected to conform to traditional roles. But Zhang was no damsel in distress. She had a fire in her that couldn't be extinguished. She was determined to learn how to defend herself and prove that women could be just as strong, if not stronger, than men. So, she started training in a local Kung Fu style called Five Ancestors Fist, a discipline that would shape her life. Fist is a traditional southern Chinese martial art that combines powerful strikes, intricate footwork, and a healthy dose of yelling to channel energy. Zhang trained diligently, honing her skills day after day, year after year, never losing sight of her goals. She even started teaching Kung Fu to other young people in her village, becoming a respected master in her own right, and passing on her knowledge. As the years went by, Zhang never stopped training. Her dedication was unwavering. Even as she got older, she maintained her rigorous workout routine, practicing her forms, sparring with students, and generally defying the aging process with grace and strength. Videos of her practicing Kung Fu went viral on the internet, and soon the whole world knew about the Kung Fu Grandma. Her story resonated with many. She became an international sensation, inspiring a new generation of martial artists and showing that age is no barrier to achieving greatness. So the next time you're feeling a little creaky or think you're too old to start something new, remember Zhang Hexian, the Kung Fu Grandma, and let her story inspire you to keep moving forward. From towering heights to powerful stories of self-acceptance, these incredible people prove that being different is something to celebrate. Their journeys remind us that true uniqueness lies in embracing who we are, flaws, features, and all. Which story inspired you the most? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more amazing human stories.